Hey, Josh the Balloon Guy here, and I've got another quick Easter design for you. Well, I don't know how quick this one will be, but it's going to need, I'm going to start off with a 5-inch round white, then it's going to need a 260 yellow, a 160 white, yes, it is going to need a 160, and this is a key part of it, and then a scrap of orange and a scrap of black. All right, so I'm actually going to start with 260 yellow. And this part is something you've seen me do a few times. I'm going to make a basic bird body with the round head. Okay. And so that's a 3-finger pedal twist, enough room in there so we can put some eyes in here in a little bit, and then a 3-finger bird body. So 1, 2 bubbles, go 3-finger, a third bubble, go ahead and roll it, wrap it, and then roll it through. And I made mine a little tight. It's okay. All right, I'm going to go down about a hand width, tear off, save that, tie off, just to make sure that nothing comes unraveled. Okay. Then we're going to take our 5-inch round, blow it up about baseball size, tie it very close to the nozzle. Yes, this is one of our favorite things. Okay, we're going to make a marriage twist. Take the tail that we just made for the bird, tie it to the nozzle. Oh, come on. Suddenly my fingers don't want to work. There we go. It does happen occasionally that you get going and your fingers don't want to cooperate. Okay, so we've got those two tied together. We're going to push that knot through. And this is going to be the base of an egg. We're going to take that yellow that we tore off, wrap around a few times, and then tie off just to lock that all in place. Now, is this a line work design? Probably not. Not unless you're doing like line work strictly for tips. But if you got a restaurant gig, if you've got a smaller party, you just got something that you want to do as even an Easter candy cup. This would be a perfect little Easter candy cup. All right. So now we're done with our yellow. I'm going to drop that in my scrap bag. And yes, that white is very soft. We're going to take our 160 and we're going to inflate it quite a bit, leaving just about a hand and a thumb. And I'm going to leave that nozzle a little longer there because I'll need that to tie in here in just a moment. But I'm going to make a series of 2-finger bubbles, okay, followed by a small pinch twist. And it's probably going to take, count the one I've workshopped, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, six to 7. Okay. Please don't. But 2. I'm going to go ahead and do 7 just to make sure that it goes all the way around. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Now, you might think, oh, we're going to just attach it, right? Not yet. First, we're going to do a series of basically 1-finger bubbles on each one of the 2-finger bubbles. So between each pinch twist, we're doing 1-finger bubbles. And that's going to make the cracked part of our shell. All right. Before I even complete the last 2, I'm going to get everything positioned and then see, because I may not need but one of those. We're going to wrap it all the way around, and sure enough, I only need one. So I can actually take, because I did it this way, twist those 2 pinch twists together, and then split that initial bubble. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna rip that initial bubble off. All right, I made it too tight to split it. Otherwise, I would have just split that initial bubble. But then add in the last two, the last 2 1-finger bubbles. Reposition everything again. Tear off that white 160, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it under the bird, and then bring that around across, just to kind of give us a little extra stability there. All right, so we've got our main. You kind of see what we're going for here. Take your orange scrap, and it just needs to be a little bitty bubble. Go ahead and tie that. Tie it to the body, and then you don't even have to trim it off. We can just tuck it inside. Okay, and then with our black scrap, blow it up about 3 fingers, and we don't want them to be pinch twists. We want them to be 2 bubbles. If they end up being pinch twists, it's okay. But we're going to go ahead and make 2 bubbles. Tie that together, and then tuck that back inside the head. And there you have a wide-eyed, brand new hatchling. All right. As always, keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.